What's up, guys, and welcome to a £250 in 50p coin hunt with me, Richie. I hope everyone is doing good and keeping well and safe and healthy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's see now what amazing finds we can find. So far, the last couple of videos, we have been adding things to the folder, and I want that, hopefully that will continue. We've got a one with no date on the back, so it's either going to be a 1066, which I think it is, a Commonwealth Games, or a Q, but I think it's going to be, yep, 1066. So let's put that bad boy over there. So at least we've got a find in the first bag, and hopefully we're going to get some more in the video. There we go, there's our second find, and it is a Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. What else is going to be there? No, nothing there. So as always, keep our shields nice and tidy over there. Next bag, come here you. Hopefully there's going to be something lovely in here. So we've got shields, Britannia, shield there. We've got our first one for the tin. It is the Brexit coin. Oh, we did have something lovely, a Benjamin Britten. Very cool indeed. Very cool. There's shield, the Britannia's there, and a nice looking shield. The thing though, like, I think the 19s, they've kept, unless they're coming out of the cash office, is it a cash office? Like, and they're just newly like released. There is some really stunners, even after a couple of years of being in circulation. When it comes to the 19 shields. What have we got here? There's a dictionary. That's pretty cool. Right, drop that on there. Let's go for the next bag. So far, nothing crazy, but it's early days, guys, early days. We've got shield, Britannia. We've got first Benjamin Bunny of the video. Shield. Right, and then the rest are Britannias and shields. Let's see what's in the next one. Here we go. Right, so starting off with a shield, and then we get a Christopher Ironside. Britannia. Is there anything else besides the Ironside in here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nothing else. There we go. Open the next bag. Nothing screams out at me at the moment, but we can never tell really straight away. There's a 19, but it's a shield. What's going to be lurking? Nope, nothing there. Oh, there we go. Guys, have I ever told you about I had a guy on my bus, and he came up to me with a blank stare and just told me to call. Oh, before I say that, there's a WWF. Very nice. Yeah, he told me to call him an ambulance, and I asked him what's the problem. There's a Taylor Peter Rabbit, and he said, call me an ambulance. That's the only words he was saying. He was on the phone with a lady at the time, and I asked him, well, I told him, if I call an ambulance, I have to tell them what's wrong. And could you tell me what's wrong? There's another Brexit there. And he just kept staring at me, like just an angry stare, just saying, call me an ambulance. And I can't just obviously stop the bus, call an ambulance without having like the symptoms or anything like that. So I said to him again, I need to tell, if I call them for you, well, when I call them for you, I need to tell them what's wrong. Could you tell me what's wrong and I will call them for you? Well, guys, he just stood there looking at me. The woman on the phone, he had her on speakerphone so I could hear her, was like swearing and stuff at him. And I obviously got to the next stop. I opened the doors. There's a Victoria Cross. I opened the doors to let everyone else out and about to call the ambulance, and he got off my bus and just walked off. Like literally just walked off the bus, started walking down the street. And I thought that was really, really odd that he did that, because if he wanted me to call an ambulance, I would have, but obviously I needed to know why. So then a few days pass, and the manager in my garage calls me and asks me about it, and I was like, well, he wouldn't give me no symptoms or anything. And I stopped the bus at the next bus stop. He got off and walked off. Well, guys, he got someone to call the garage to make a complaint about me, saying that I refused to call the ambulance. And my manager was a bit upset at first, and then once I said to him, well, I know what to do when calling an ambulance, because my job before, I called I don't know how many ambulances, and they always ask you, obviously, what's the problem? Is the person conscious? Is the person breathing? And all that type of stuff. And as he was conscious, walking around breathing, obviously I asked him what was wrong. And he got someone to phone the garage to make a complaint about me. And once I did actually speak to my manager and tell him there's another Victoria Cross there, what had happened, he was a bit confused as well. Yeah, there's another Victoria Cross, twinsies. And then he was like, okay. And that was it. But I'm thinking to myself, why, if you know something is wrong and you need help, why not just say what is wrong? Like, tell the person you're asking to help you. And the weirdest thing, there's another Benjamin Bunny, he was on the phone, like he was just having a conversation with someone, and he didn't like call for help when it came to thing. And he could have really have been ill or something, but he just didn't tell me what was wrong. And before I could even call the ambulance, he got off my bus and just walked off. Like literally, I'm just sitting there watching him walk away, and obviously I'm not going to get out my cab and try and stop him. He could do what he wants, but it was just really weird. And then for them to make a complaint saying I refused and I didn't, there's another dictionary there. Yeah, it was just really, it was a weird situation. Like, I was put in for probably about 3 minutes. I just kept asking him, Benjamin Bunny. Didn't ask him Benjamin Bunny, but asking him, can I know what's wrong so I can tell the emergency number, basically. There's a library. Yeah, and he just refused. He just stared. Oh, we've got two Paddingtons at St Paul's Cathedral together there, side by side, and the Brexit. Yeah, he just looked at me, blankest stare. You know, it was like, it was weird. It was very uncomfortable. But I hope he's alright. I hope he wasn't like really ill, because Obviously, I don't want that to happen to anyone. But it was just weird. He just was like walking around my bus. He was walking up and down the stairs. Just acting really, really strange. When he was thing. So I knew there was something wrong with him. But I just needed to know what. So guys, what would you have done in that situation? Because obviously I would have had to stop the bus, you know, and disturb all the passengers, and it could have been either for nothing or for something that was really serious. But the way he just looked at me and walked off the bus, that was the strangest part of it. After standing there between a bus stop, well, yeah, 2 bus stops, just staring at me, just saying, "Call me an ambulance," just like that. And it was just a really weird feeling like he was giving me. And obviously I'm not going to get out of my cab for anything. I know there is a few drivers that would. There's a 5th Portrait Battle of Britain. Yeah, there is a 5th. Ooh, we haven't seen this one for a while. Oh, there we go. Get it the right way around. 2016 Beatrix Potter. Very nice. Haven't seen that for ages. Followed by a 2016 Olympic swimmer. But yeah, guys, what would you have done in that situation? Would you have called them with no information, and then there's Roger Bannister as well, or would you have just tried to get him to tell you what was wrong so you could tell the emergency services? Because obviously I would have called him, but he just walked off. He literally just walked off the bus, just disappeared into the sunset. And then there was a complaint, and it was funny as well. The bus that was ahead of me, the day after it happened, he told me that he got a complaint put in for something he doesn't even remember happening, and it didn't clock at first because I wasn't really paying attention. He was just saying like, "Oh yeah, something happened on a bus and this and that," and I'm thinking, when it happened, like, I know I would have called if he would have just helped me along and thing, but by the time like I got to the next bus stop, I opened the doors, he literally just walked off. So it was a weird feeling, like it was a weird atmosphere between the couple of stops. You know, he was just like walking backwards and forwards. Oh gosh, Sherlock Holmes. Walking backwards and forwards, just like each time he's coming back at me, he's like, "Call me an ambulance." And I asked him, "What's wrong, buddy?" They're gonna need to know. But yeah, so I hope he's okay. Hope he's alright. It wasn't nothing too serious that was wrong with him. But if that ever happens, guys, and you need an ambulance, you need to tell. Because I've called so many in the past with my previous job. They won't send out an ambulance unless they ask you for basically £5,000, 5,000 word essay. You know, you got to tell them everything. You know, it's crazy how it works. But there's a dictionary. Did we have one of them? Yeah, we've got 2 of them. Yeah, so it's just, if you ever need help, you need to tell people. Obviously, if you're unconscious, you can't. But if you can, tell people. Right, so we haven't got anything for the folder, but we did get so far a what's it called, a WWF there, and a Beatrix Potter we haven't seen for a long time. There's a Scouts, Paddington at the Tower of London. Do we already have one of them? No, I can't see it, so I'm going to put it there. There we go. There's the Paddington at the Tower of London. Alright, the Shield, Britannia, Come on, give us something what the internet will call rare. Oh, we got Tom Kitten. Alright, let's put that there. Alright, so I was thinking, obviously we're going to do the 2017s, but instead of 4 tins, because like obviously Tom Kitten turns up maybe once every 3 or so hunts. Same with Jeremy Fisher. I'm just going to do 1 tin and we're going to see how many of the 2017 Beatrix Potters we can find within a year. There's another Olympics there. Olympic swimmer 2016. Right, our final bag. Let's get these unruly monsters. It's just a Britannia there. And we got a People's Act. And we will see what's in the last bag. Got dictionaries, not dictionaries, libraries, sorry. Shield, so our final few. Britannia, Shield, and then Britannias. Oh, put that Shield there. So yeah guys, nothing too crazy, nothing to put in the folder. We got a couple for the pot, didn't we? Did we get any diversities in this one? I don't see it, but we did get 3 Brexits, so let's drop them in there. Did we get any diversities? Let me just double check. No, we didn't. So what did we get? We got a Battle of Hastings. We got 3 Paddingtons at St Paul's Cathedral. A Benjamin Britten. 3 of the dictionaries. We got 3 Benjamin Bunnies. A Christopher Ironside. 2 2016 Olympic swimmers. This one we haven't seen for a while, the Beatrix Potter. The People's Act. Battle of Britain. Tom Kitten. Paddington outside Tower of London. Got 2 libraries. We got 3 of the Victoria Cross. Scouts. What else did we get? A Taylor Peter Rabbit. Sherlock Holmes. A Roger Bannister. And the find of the video for me is the 2011 WWF. So guys, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. So take care guys, and happy coin hunting. Goodbye.